the bitch told me we was having a debate about something, and it came up like, damn, baby, like all the stuff I done did for you, we done did this, and that. You know what I'm saying? I started naming shit that I spent good money on. And her response to all that was, well, you didn't do that for me. The universe brought that to me.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Woo, she flipped that. Woo.
Hey, nigga, in my house, I was like, oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
So that's her way of saying she was bored.
Dang.
But look, with them type of bitches, they gonna be bored with everybody. So if you're a real man, you gotta know if you got a bored bitch on your hands, that don't take it personal. It ain't you.
Yeah.
If she go leave and fuck another nigga, she gonna be bored with him in 6 months trying to come back to you.
If a woman tell you I'm bored, can you find something for us to do? I want to be entertained or whatever. That bitch would have been more respectable telling you, fuck you, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
If a woman tell you she bored, that bitch don't like you, homie.
Straight up.
I was just going to say
that's not your bro.
Big Hank, 75. That's it.
What'd he say?
Bored equals hates peace.
Bored equals hate peace. Okay.
That's a great fucking comparison.
Yeah. But for somebody to even have the gall to say that to somebody, it's like that. At that moment, it's like, what?
But when you say,
like, wait, what? Who?
Here's the crazy thing about deception.
That they care about, right?
Boredom really means that you're not enough.
Thank you.
It don't mean that I'm not doing enough. If you're bored as a person in general all the time, what you're really saying is, I am not enough.
Right, and I excuse myself because I am definitely not going to be
I
able
wish
to feel that.
would tell me
not going
she
to feel that
bored.
void.
I'll be like, bitch, Frank's Nursery and Craft is 4 blocks from my place.
Not even that. I'd be like, see that little area right there? You can do jumping jacks, push-ups, get your fat ass in motion.
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
up.
Like,
Bitch, I know you ain't bored and you had them braids in for 2 weeks. Your head stank like a motherfucker, bitch.
My God,
you ain't supposed to be around me like that. You're not supposed to be rank around me. You supposed to have your feet, asshole, and navel clean the whole time you're around me. Don't worry about your mouth. I ain't gonna kiss you anyway, you funky motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that right there is a sign. It's just a sign.
You should be able to sue a woman that tells you she's bored.
No, you just need to. That's your moment to get this.
Somebody say bored. Astrology said boards means she's for the streets.
She's for the streets.
Yeah.
My time is valuable. If you're telling me you're bored, you're stealing my time. If you're in my presence, it costs me to be a man. Every second costs me down to the penny. So if you hanging with me daily,
and you bored,
and you talking about you bored, but it's costing me, I should be able to sue you for whatever that.
What if the bitch say she bored and she got kids that ain't yours?
Oh, well, bitch.
You better go fuck your son, bitch.
Oh,
Get the fuck out my face.
Lord,
You got people to take care of one way or another. It is just, this is why I'm telling y'all this. It is disrespectful for a woman to tell you she bored. She talking crazy to you.
That's crazy.
Homie.
Even a kid.
She trying to see what you about.
Man.
Even a child. I'm bored, Mom. What the hell? There's always some shit to do. Get you.
She talking.
Take a nap.
Here's the thing I want to ask D directly.
Close your eyes.
You ready for this one? Nail. We finna go
Thank you,
into
Cameron.
Darlene Ortiz, will you answer this first, please?
Oh, God.
Can you be kind to a woman and expect respect?
Ooh, yeah.
Can you be kind to a woman and expect respect, you said?
Can you be kind to a woman and expect respect in this Western world, America?
You should. You should be able to, but as of recently, it's dwindling down. It's dwindling away.
Man, I got to answer.
You what?
I got to answer whenever you're ready.
Oh, I know you got to answer.
Depends on
Craig.
what kind of
I just
woman.
wanted to see what D was going to say. Because I'm telling you, man, almost every woman I was kind to wind up getting dick from somewhere else because I didn't obey.
Oh, my God. Wait a second. Oh, you mean like in a relationship or just like saying hi?
Every woman I was kind to got fucked by somebody else.
Well,
except one. except one. Other than that,
Interesting.
every woman I was kind to wind up fucking somebody else. But the ones who I dogged,
Isn't that
them
something?
motherfuckers be there when I call. Them bitches be like, y'all gonna be there. The ones that I didn't give the kindness to are the ones that's there for me. But the ones that I treated good, as good as I could, they all getting fucked by other dick now.
Yeah. What's treat kind? Like, what did you? Because some guys,
You say what's kind?
yeah. Like, what do you consider kind? Like, what was kind?
Kind. What's the definition of kind, gentlemen? We got researchers over here that try to research.
All right.
What's
Kind
the definition
is
of kind?
having or showing a friendly, generous, or considerate nature.
Having, showing a friendly,
Generous,
or generous nature,
considerate nature.
considerate nature.
Yep.
So you know what kind mean now, D?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you understand.
I asked you what you considered kind, and then
They just said it.
I didn't say the
I
definition.
agree with I
what
agree
did
with
you
what
do
they
that you-
said. Kind is when you nice to people.
So you were nice when you asked about seeing the pussy spread wide open.
Of course. Of course. What else she gonna do with her pussy? Get a car ran through her living room? What else is she gonna do? She ain't doing nothing else with her pussy. Her pussy is useless. The bitch 50 with a motherfucking son that ain't even that old. She tried to have a family late in life, and that nigga was the nigga who probably ran the car through her motherfucker. What else she gonna do with her pussy? Might as well show it to me and get 300, because I know you showed it to a lot of people and didn't get $30. What else she gonna do? D ain't got no answer. Craig, what do you think about earning respect, being kind?
I think it's not possible to earn respect and be kind, because we all have a different level of logic. Some of us are illogical. Some of us don't practice logic at all. And when we deal with women, a form of logic that they use a lot is called a false dilemma. A false dilemma occurs when an argument is presented to an audience with a limited number of sides. So a lot of times a woman's logic will be limited by what she wants the outcome to be. So they'll get hyper-focused on things that justify their opinion as opposed to the logic that could cover an entire situation. So if they want to cheat on you, they'll focus on the things that the nigga who they're trying to replace you with at the time does well. He makes more money. He's in better shape. You know what I mean? And just totally disregard the things that you may have that are good qualities in a situation. So a lot of times kindness allows people to use illogic when they deal with you. And you shouldn't let
Kindness for weakness. That's
weakness, yeah. You shouldn't let anybody be illogical when they deal with you. You should always set a boundary that is intensive enough to force someone to be who they really are.
So nice guys finish last.
All the time. You can't be scared to force people to be who they really are. Sometimes you gotta flush haters out. Sometimes you gotta say certain shit to make people uncomfortable. Sometimes you gotta say no. Sometimes you gotta take away things that you allow people to do. Sometimes you gotta risk losing a friendship in order to get the appropriate amount of respect. And when you deal with people who don't understand or respect boundaries, that's how you flush them out. You just say, hey, you can't do this around me no more. What's gonna happen? Niggas gonna start making videos. Niggas gonna start lying publicly. Niggas gonna start doing things to put themselves in position to get sued because they deal with emotion. They don't deal with logic.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Corey Holcomb and Craig Fact speaking the truth, man. You know, I watch these cats any chance I get, any chance I get to share them with you guys. I try to put them on my YouTube or whatever else little streaming service that I got, and try to share them as much as possible because we need more dudes out here speaking the truth on these type of subjects, especially relationships. This is what most people gonna get into. Most people aren't gonna live their life like a hermit, so they're gonna have to be dealing with people, and you gotta learn how to deal with people. You gotta learn how to maneuver through relationships you feel like aren't going anywhere. You want to address certain situations in the relationships and stuff like that. And sometimes you don't know how to communicate certain things, but with these cats, they make it real clear and transparent, and have us understand what these females is doing out here. You might not even see it because you're so in love, and you think that women are made out of sugars and spice and everything nice. And most of the time, you feel you try to treat them the same way, be nice and being kind and stuff. But I've been making these videos about nice guys finish last. No more Mr. Nice Guy. There's nothing good out of being kind and nice these days. You got to damn near be straight to the point of what you want out of anything you're dealing with. You got to be real transparent. So if you're sitting there trying to beat around the bush and be nice and finesse it that way to get into a relationship, instead of just telling her, hey, straight up, I want to be with you, and we need to do this thing and get up the road with life. But most of the time, if you're trying to be the nice guy and you're still in the friend zone and you're trying to just maneuver your way through the friend zone to being an actual potential suitor, you have to watch her go through the dude she was messing with, or the dude she's potentially messing with, and all that type of stuff, and it's just going to be damage to your character, and you don't want to have to deal with that. Just hearing her have go through her emotions and the people that she's dealing with at the time. But like I was saying though, these dudes are always speaking the truth, and I just love to hear dudes just tell the truth about shit. You know what I'm saying? Because so many times we just get talked to in circles, and you never actually hear straight up and down what's going on in the world. And I just love how Corey Holcomb bring it, and these dudes is always telling the truth about these things. Like I said, you're gonna deal with relationships most of your life, and most of us don't even know how to get to the point and shit. Most of us don't know how to say what we do want, what we don't want, and establish these boundaries and make sure you're not sitting there getting played, or through in the friend zone when you weren't trying to be in the friend zone, or through in a different situation when you wasn't trying to be in that situation. You got to just be straightforward with these type of things. But like I was saying, nice guys always seem to finish last. For some reason, if you be kind to a woman, she just takes your kindness for weakness. I ain't gonna say all of them, but I'll say 90% of them. And it never ends good for the dude that's constantly trying to be nice to. It don't matter who it is. It could be a cousin. It could be auntie. And they sit there and they try to take advantage of the situation when you're just being a nice guy. Nice guys finish last every time, though. But it is what it is, man. Sounds acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.